Hi and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. I'm Jessica, aka Naturally Nitty.
And I'm Allena, aka Starnets. Today's March 20th. This is our weekly podcast that used to be an audio podcast, but now we're trying video, where we talk about all of our knitting and crocheting and how that relates to the game we play on Ravelry called Harry Potter Knit and Crochet House Cup.
So, welcome. So grab your knitting or crocheting or spinning and knit along with us. Craft along with us.
Craft along.
So we can head into Mojo, and that's where we talk about our finished objects. Do you have any?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Our Mojo is like knitting and crochet finished objects, because we do have a spinning section too. So.
And a weaving.
We're new. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Okay. I'll put this down then. I finished, well, first I'll do the small thing. I made a square for Knit a Square, only I crocheted it, and I turned it in for Quidditch for the last, I forget what it was, thing, but yeah, out of some worsted weight wool, and I forget what size hook I used because I'm not a big crocheter. It was, you know, a good size one. No, but I'm giving it to Knit a Square in memory of Sue, who was a Gryffindor, and she passed away about a month ago. So if you are wanting to craft for charity, consider going into the Gryffindor group, and they have a thread for it, which we will link in the show notes, because she had cancer, and the last 2 years of her life, I think, she still played in the House Cup, but she did all squares for Knit a Square. So a bunch of people are donating to that, and there are a few, I think 2 people who are collecting the squares to send over to South Africa, so check it out. Next up, I finished my order mission, which was Adez, the sweater. I don't know if you can see that all that well. I guess I could put it on. But it's cable-y and awesome. I don't know if you can see the cables on the arms.
Are they like the antler ones, the ones that go inside of each other?
This one, I forget what they call this one, a seat stitch horseshoe, and then there's oh, that's the same one on here. Let me turn around. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, it's like a crosshatch thing.
So on the back, but it was a lot of fun to knit, and I used my hand spun, and it doesn't have any buttons, but I put like a shawl, I don't have it down here, but a shawl pin through it and like keep it closed sometimes, but I'm hot, so I'm taking it off. But it's really nice and comfy, and I got that finished in time, so that was good.
That's awesome. And order missions are due the 24th, by the way.
Yes.
And if you're not going to finish, like this girl right here, you can turn in for 25%.
That's it for my finished objects.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So we can move on to
whips, which are our works in progress. Knitting and crochet again.
Yes.
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
I am still working on my owl. I don't know where it is right now, so I can't show it to you.
How is it going?
Oh, I do know where it is. It's in the car, because I took it off when I went into the store, and then Andy took the car to work tonight. Yeah. It's going good. I'm no further than I was at 50%, so.
So you don't think you're going to finish it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's okay.
And then I'm working on my order mission, which I think I'm about 50% on this too.
I would say.
And that's due on Sunday, which is, it is the cinnamon sweater, and it's for Bella. She picked the color and everything, so.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
Is that it for you?
That's it. That's all.
All right, let me
Sorry.
finish this little row here. I am currently working on my owl, which is the sweater Cassidy. Don't fall off. I'm knitting the front right now. It's out of Cascade 220 or Superwash. Here, I can hold up the back for you. It's probably easier to see. But the cables are really easy. I mean, they look complicated, kind of, but they're easy and fun to do, and it's just really easy. I like it a lot. But it's not for me. It's for Helga or Callie Q on Ravelry. So I'm excited to finish it and get it to her and see what she thinks. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm working on. I'm trying to finish on time. I have the backs, the sleeves. These are the fronts. I think I have another 2 inches till I need to decrease for the armholes. And then I think it's another 8 or so inches after that. So once the fronts are done, I need to do the hood and the button band. So I think I can do it. I have a little less than 2 weeks to go. So yeah, I've been trying to knit every chance I can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I am proud of you for getting it done. Not that I never.
I'm sorry.
Not that. I don't think you failed very many.
I failed two owls. I failed arithmancy my first time, and I just failed Care of Magical Creatures, which is what this is again. I failed that last term with my weaving.
Yeah, I think I failed this one will be. Let's see. I did arithmancy twice. Care of Magical Creatures twice. And then this one, which is Ancient Runes. This is the second time I'm gonna fail it.
That's not that bad. That's only 4 failings with this one that you're coming up on.
Yeah, and the nude I attempted, I failed.
Oh.
No, both nudes. Did I attempt 2 nudes or just one?
I don't remember.
I think I just attempted one, but I failed that.
See, but I have this thing, I'm very motivated for fake points.
I'm motivated too, but
yeah,
then I get a reality check. Usually my husband, when he's like, dude, why are you staying up? It's bedtime. And I'm like, okay.
See, and I'm like, I need to finish this. And we'll pull an all-nighter if I have to.
Yeah.
And I have. Anyways.
Cranky crank. So I don't do that. I'm cranky enough as it is.
We can move on to
spinning.
To spin or not to spin, where we talk about all things spinning related. We'll sometimes talk about dyeing in this
which I'm too talking about dyeing.
All right, I'm gonna go real quick because I have no spinning, which makes me sad because I've been really wanting to spin. But I do have, if I finish my owl on time, I have my next spin, which is in this cute little bucket bag.
Oh, that is cute.
You can find it at StarKnits, an Etsy shop. Anyways, I'm doing the giant mashup where I take 2 different braids of fiber and spin 1 ply of each and then ply them together. This is
the term we made up.
We kind of did.
We totally made it up. Other people called it other things, but we just made it a mashup. Because remember, we were talking about Glee.
I love Glee.
Mashup of the song, so we just made it up.
Yes. So, anyways, Walworth.
Yeah. Anyways.
I think this green one is in the Time colorway from Corgi Hill Farms, and this one is from Shadow and Fiber Arts, which is lovely, and I forget the name of it because it's like purples and bright hot pink, which drags me in, and gray. Let me pull that out. Like grays or whatever. So hopefully I will have time to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So I did some dyeing. I had a swap that I was part of for Slytherin, and I dyed up some llama because she had never tried llama before, and and she likes blue and green. So what I did is I did a gradient. I don't know if that's going to be too bright,
I can
but
see
it
that.
starts with green, and then it goes to teal, and then it goes to like a dark blue, and then a light blue, or a light blue and then dark blue. I forget. But it turned out really nice, and it was about 4 ounces. And I dyed that for her. And while I had the dye out and the llama, I was like, oh, I'm at the end of my bag of llama. I might as well dye up the rest for myself. So for Defense Against the Dark Arts, I dyed this rainbow roving. And it's not all pretty in a... I don't know how they get them to stay in the little roundabouts. So, but I dyed with red, and then I had to make the orange up. So the red, and then the orange. But I mixed the yellow and the red together, and it kind of turned out like a dark burnt orange.
Like a burnt pumpkin. I really like that color. I'm an orange fan.
I am not. And then yellow. And then this is like folded in half, and then crocheted. And then green, so you can tell it's longer. I like green. And then blue is also long because I like blue. And then the purple, which you can't really tell the difference between the blue and the purple, but there is a difference. You can kind of see it if I hold it like this. So yeah, but I did that. I have to still turn it in, but I, you know, for Defense Against the Dark Arts, because they did the rainbow thing, and I was like, I like rainbows. They're pretty.
They are.
So, and that's why I did it, even though I don't like orange or yellow that much. So, yeah. But then I also remember I was trying to get a 3-ply sock yarn.
Yes.
For
flying. Because they're Hermes.
My 3-ply ended up being a sport weight, so I can't turn it in for that class. It's fingering. But this is the bat that Jaji Girl gave me. Can you see the sparkles?
Yes.
And it's green. And I got about, it was only like 2 ounces. And I got 76.25 yards of a 3-ply, and it's 12 wraps per inch.
It's really pretty.
It is really pretty. And I really like it. I don't know what I'll do with it though. But it was like really fun to spin. And I had plied it the other day, and it turned out really nice, so it was nice.
Cool.
And pretty. And green. So, that's it.
Very cool.
So, yeah, that's all the spinning I have for you.
All right. Next, we will move on to weaving, where we talk about all things weaving, since we both have looms now.
Yes. I am still weaving Andy's scarf. I should finish that for detention. I think after this weekend, I'll be able to do a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
That's
me,
it.
I have nothing.
No weaving
Nope.
intentions or anything?
No. I mean, I have things I want to make, but
That's cool. That's all right.
you know, nothing right now.
Okay. Short week.
Yes. Sorry. It's the end of the month that happens.
The end of the term.
Yes, that happens even more then.
Yeah.
Hence the
I
owl
have
knitting.
to apologize because I've been preparing for the homespun yarn party, which is this weekend, the past couple of months. So my content for this podcast the past couple of weeks have been lacking. So I'm sorry.
That's okay. With that, we can move on to sewing,
Where we talk about sewing. Surprise!
aka the Allena show.
Today it is.
Mostly it is.
So like I said, I'm preparing for the homespun yarn party, and I've been doing a ton of sewing. And right now I'm working on blue. And let me see if I can get the. I can't get it, but I have some Doctor Who fabric that I'm sewing, which I'm excited about.
Okay,
And then I just made a brand new bag for sweaters. It's nice and big, and it's a drawstring. Because I had made some that were zippers, but I thought some people don't like zippers, and it has a grommet and everything. I like grommets.
I like the owls.
And and then it has pockets inside, which I thought was cool, and it's really roomy. It's about 12 inches high with a 10 by 9 bottom, flat,
Very
and
cool.
Pretty heavy duty. So
Awesome.
I'll be making a couple of those for the yarn party, and then whatever I don't sell, I'm gonna be putting on in my Etsy store after this weekend.
Very cool.
Yeah. Sweater bag. I thought because some people like to have bigger bags for sweaters.
Definitely.
And whatnot. So yeah,
cool.
But that's what it is. Yeah.
We can move on to gym.
Oh yeah.
Where we talk about working out and stuff like that.
And we try to encourage each other to get healthy. Doesn't always work.
We're trying.
Yeah. I did Couch to 5K last week. I started it, and then it snowed. One day I got up and I was in my workout running stuff, and I looked outside and it was snowing like so much. It was white outside. I mean, you couldn't see. And I'm like, I'm not running in that. So I promptly went and took a shower.
I don't blame you.
And then today, because the Couch to 5K, it takes you from the couch to running a 5K in a couple of weeks, about 6 or 8. But you can do the weeks longer if you want. So I plan on doing the weeks until I get them under, get them down, I guess.
So you can complete them well.
I was planning on doing week 1 again this week, but the snow had other ideas. But today I got up and I cardio knitted.
Very good.
And I do feel much better when I do that, so yeah. But I have been pretty bad.
I've been in a
too, though, so.
What?
I've been a little stressed this week.
Yeah. I've been in a exercising funk. I did do some swimming, but that was 2 weeks ago, and I got on the bike once. I've been very bad. But I am going to start going to the gym again. I have a membership to Planet Fitness, and I was doing the Couch to 5K. So I want to start that up again. And I think I'm just gonna, what you're doing, just do week 1, for at least 2 weeks, because I think I was up to week 3, and I really hurt my shins. So I think I just want to at least just get moving and just get back into going regularly not before I strain myself, but you know what I mean? I just want to get into the habit of it, and work myself up slowly, because I'm not in a race to go to a race. but I do want to get healthier, and I like running, so.
Well, see, I never liked running, but I wanted to like running, and I was always like, oh, I'll do Couch to 5K when I lose some more weight, and finally I was like, screw that, I'm gonna get me some new shoes and just go for it and try it. And so I about died that first week, let me just tell you. And I'm having Madison run with me, and she's 13, and she's healthy for her age and everything. It's just I want to instill in her it's fun to work out, so that she won't be where I am now when she's older. So
no, that's really awesome.
So I have her running with me, and we got her new shoes too, and we run around this playground that they redid up the road on their walking part.
Okay.
And because there's no really flat areas around here to run. So, and Bella plays on the playground while we run.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the weather gets a little nicer. Like today's supposed to be the first day of spring, but we have snow on the ground.
Really snowed
and
today.
it's like freezing out.
Yeah. And Punxsutawney Phil said we were supposed to have an early spring.
He lied.
Don't believe him anymore. Punxsutawney Phil is a groundhog. He knows nothing about weather.
He doesn't. He's just afraid of a shadow.
He's just a dork.
Anyways. Okay.
Now we're into our random randomness, where we talk about random things randomly in any random order. So, do you have any random randomness going on?
Yeah, I have quite a bit of randomness. Let me set this down. Randomness. I have it. I follow Zephead on Instagram, which I love Instagram. If you're on there, find me and follow me.
You're naturally nitty.
Yes.
Find us both.
Anyways.
I would bet if you follow just Jessica and not me. It would hurt my feelings.
Don't hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
Anyways, she is the owner, you would say that, I guess, of Tangerine Designs, which she makes like project bags and buttons and t-shirts, which are really cool, which I want to get a t-shirt. It has like the TARDIS with balls of yarn coming out of it, which you have one, and I'm jealous.
I do have one.
Anyways, so on Instagram, she was posting pictures of these bags that she finished, and one was of TARDI. I'm going to say that, where the plural of TARDIS is.
I thought you said card-eye, and I was like, what?
No. Anyways, so I stalked her. I even set my alarm on my phone for when her update was going to be. And this is the only bag with this fabric. No?
That's just not fair.
That it was the only bag. It's really cool. Anyways, so this thing is giant. And it's huge on the inside. Kind of like a TARDIS. And I have my sweater in there. I have the front, the fronts that I'm working on, the back, the sleeves, my Notions bag that's attached to something, and then the 3 extra balls of yarn that I have left. Or not extra, but the balls I haven't used.
That's awesome.
All in this bag. So it's very cool, and I like it. And I also got some buttons.
Have a bag to hold other bags?
Yes. But it's my sweater bag, so it
That's totally awesome.
It's way cool. Anyways, so that was the one thing. She sent, or I also bought some buttons, like this one. Knit in Public, Scare the Muggles. And she sent me this one, which is what her t-shirt design is, which I really want to get it. See that?
And they fit really nice. I have them. I have it.
Good. I don't know. She has a couple different style fits, like the women's or the...
I have the women's
regular. Okay. I was wondering which one to get. Anyways, I got a couple other ones too. I know where it is. It's in here. I just have to find it.
I like buttons a lot.
I like them too. It says owls do it too, and they're knitting. Can you see that?
Oh,
or is that too?
I think I got the gnomes one.
Yeah. Anyways, really cool buttons. Love them. I think I got one other, but I don't know what it is. I got 4.
She usually sends her little tangerine.
Yeah. Well, that was the extra. It was a little one. I have that. I bought 3, and she sent me the TARDIS one. There's another. It was very nice of her. It was very cool. So anyways, she's really sweet, and she has 2 girls, and I like following her on Instagram. Next up, I got Fiber of the Month Club from Nerd Girl Yarns. Sorry about the crinkly. And it's just a fiber of the month. She does like different fiber types. Is that readable?
I think so. Yeah, fiber of the month. What's its name?
The name is Liberty, and it's like a coppery color with the green, and it's kind of like the Statue of Liberty.
It's like a penny.
Yeah, or a penny,
like
whatever.
An old penny
That has been distressed, but it's the fiber is Masham, which I haven't spun that. I don't think. It looks like it's really long.
Long stapling.
Yeah, but it's pretty soft.
Looks nice.
So anyways, I got that. But after I got that, or not after I got that, when I got the notification that it shipped, I had been thinking, because of my yarn fiber diet, that I should be quitting the club, because it's just an automatic payment that it takes it out of your PayPal. So I canceled it. So that was my last shipment, which makes me sad. But, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And I also canceled my Allena Shea Creations yarn club, which I loved getting because she sends little goodies all the time and yarn. But for the past 6 months, I had given it to my mom, our mom. So she'll finish out her birthday gift, and then I think I'll get a couple more skeins, and then it'll be over with the way the timing worked out, which makes me sad. But I don't knit that many socks, and I mean, she doesn't know it's not always sock yarn, but it was time to stop. So I felt good about doing that.
Maybe we should have a club along where you use the stuff you've gotten for clubs, like either spin it up or knit it up.
That's a fun idea.
That is a fun idea, and it doesn't have to be Allena Shay's Creation or Nerd Girls. Any club.
Any club fibers, because I have a lot of it. I have loop bats, and
I only have one loop bat, but it wasn't a club.
I have fiber from Picasha.
I have fiber from.
You have a lot of fiber from your clubs. You're like getting them in still, right? From your Christmas gift?
Present. That's the best Christmas present.
I'm not saying that. I think it is too.
It keeps giving.
It does.
Wait for Christmas.
Or birthdays. In June.
Which, we should start celebrating our birthdays for the whole month we were born.
Anyways. Oh, yes. Okay. So, more randomness. My family and I, Joe and I decided to surprise the kids. This was like 2 weeks ago now. Because we tried podcasting. I don't think we said this. We tried podcasting last week. Thursday or something. Friday?
Yeah.
Saturday? I don't know. But it didn't, it worked, but it was only recording Allena. So it would have been just Allena and me in the background just talking. Not that wouldn't have been fun to watch. So we had to re-record.
It would have been quite boring.
Anyways, so 2 weeks ago, Joe and I decided to take the kids to a hotel and just surprise them. We just rented a room, and it has a pool with like a slide and a kiddie area, and it has like watery fountain things. So that was fun. And they were super excited because we didn't tell them. We just drove there right after we picked them up from school.
Is that the one like right on the lake?
No, we didn't go there. That's Blue Harbor. That like has like a water park, which we want to, but it's like more expensive. We were going for cheap entertainment. But it was really fun, and we rented the movie Wreck-It Ralph. Or not rented, we bought it because it was cute. And watched it there. It was a fun night. And then we like swam more in the morning. But I did like some laps and stuff in the pool, and I was like so like sore and tired the next day. So that's why I was counting it as part of my workouts.
Well, swimming is supposed to be a very, very whole body encompassing workout.
Definitely.
That's why I want a lap pool in my backyard or in my basement.
That would be cool.
I know, like you go down, like every time I watch Annie and she goes and visits him while he's swimming, Daddy Warbucks, while he's swimming, I'm always like, how cool would it be to have a pool in your basement.
Very cool.
It would be. Anyways, back to your.
So that was fun. Okay. Next up, I joined Plurk. It was fun. I've been hearing about it on a bunch of different podcasts, which I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately. I think it was to help me knit during the day. So I'd put it on and knit on my order mission, the sweater that I just finished. And now, for my owl. Anyways, so I joined Plurk, naturally knitting on there too, if you're on there. Fun people, very nice. And one of them, Bella Socks, Allena, I think her name is. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Aileen.
Is it Eileen?
Eileen?
I don't know. I'm bad with names, so don't ask me.
She gifted me a pattern. It was Tuesday when I joined, and I guess they do a random act of patterning or pattern gifting on Tuesdays. So she gifted me, I'm going to say this horrible, Vayente? I don't know.
Good.
It's a huge shawl-ish type thing, but it's like, it starts out small and it goes big into a longer triangle. What is that, like isosceles? I don't know my triangles. It's been a while. Anyways, but it's knit in the round, so it's like a big tube, so you can like put it over your head and have your head poking out, and like the triangle goes all the way down to your like bead almost, or you can like wrap it around while it's still like poncho like, wrap it around so it's a big like comfy cozy cowl-y type of thing, or you can take it off and have it just a triangle and wear it that way like a normal shawl. I don't know, there's like, it's really cool. We'll link it in the show notes. It's a really cool pattern, and I had just queued it a little while ago, so I'm very excited about that. And I think it takes a lot of lace weight, so I was debating maybe spinning enough for that. And it's pretty basic. I think it's like gartery stitch at the top, and then mostly stockinette, and then on the bottom edge it's like a, I don't think, say just like an open yarn overy, not like a leaf lace or anything, but it's just, it has like some open lace work. It's very pretty. And then, so thank you to Bella Socks if you're watching. And then also I got a gift pattern from
Totally hit the table.
From Zephead, which is Casey from the Tangerine Designs. She gifted me the Tembo pattern, which is a sweater, and it's like a, almost like a sweater coat type of dealie, but it's very cool. Just a basic sweater, but it has really cool garter stitch pockets around by the bottom. So I'm excited about that too. And I was thinking, it uses either worsted or Aran weight, so I might not be able to do this, but I was thinking maybe I would use my giant mashup experiment for that.
There you go.
So I might have to like mess with the gauge though, because I think my yarn is
what were you getting?
thinner. I don't know.
Yeah, but hand spun tends to knit fluffier. If that makes sense.
It does. So I'll have to make a little gauge swatch, but I think it would look really cool in the stripey hand spunny goodness. Or my other option is, I only did 3 of those mashup things so far, so I think I have 6 left. 6 different spins. Like if I spun them a little thicker, I could always get another braid or 2 of Polworth and split them up and like mash them up even more, you know what I mean, so I could have more and just spin it a little thicker. I don't know, we'll see.
I'm not one to say no. I am an enabler, so if you want me to tell you no, don't talk to me.
Well, I was almost thinking that this could be a future, aka starting in April, Newt project.
Yeah, there you go.
With potions where I would spin the rest of the yarn, because I only did 3 of them so far, so it's a good amount of spinning, and then knit the whole thing too. So maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't thought about it too much. I want to finish this owl before I do anything. Anyways, so those are my 2 thank yous. I also I went to Hobby Lobby. My traveling Afghan uses the I Love This yarn. Sorry for the clicking. Just, it's their brand. But I went and stocked up on the yarn for it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I was only able to find a few of my original colors, which was this, the orange and the brown, and then I added a few extras because this brand, something's going on with it, and like the shelves are way empty and they don't have all the colors that I normally have. So I figured just get what I can so we don't run out, because we're only halfway through it. I think we're on our 5th blanket and we have 5 more to do after that. So, also while I was at Hobby Lobby, I picked up some bird cages that I'd seen a thing on Facebook, I believe. I think Corey Bug posted a picture of it. You take a bird cage and fill it with your scrap yarns, and then you hang it outside, and the birds can come by and say, "Ooh, look at that! I want that for my nest."
Because they think and talk like that.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Anyways, so I was very excited about that, and I had been saving my scrap yarn, like just a little snippets and stuff. I had gotten a lot more with weaving, because you cut off like the waste yarn. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? If anyone knows what to do with that, let me know. Until then, the birds are gonna get it. So I hope that the birds like it. I didn't put them out yet because there's still snow on the ground and the birds are not around.
So speaking of that, there's still snow on our ground, not as much as your ground.
Okay.
But I saw a bird flying with a stick in its mouth today.
Maybe I should put them out so
Yeah.
they can make warm nests for their soon-to-be new babies. What else? Oh, Leah's birthday. She turned 8. Was yesterday. So I didn't get to knit that much the last 2 days because I've been, doing stuff for that. She had like a laundry list of treats that she wanted, and like wanted her cake to be, which is kind of funny. But she wanted me to make pumpkin bars for her class. Well, she only has 22 students in her class, which is a lot. But she wanted me to make 37 pumpkin bars.
Why?
Because she had a list of old teachers and staff and like the office ladies that she wanted to hand out extra treats to, like, because they'll celebrate in their room, and then if there's extra, they're allowed to take one person and walk around. So she went with her best friend Joey, and passed them out. But yeah, so I thought that was funny. But I had to make like 2 batches of the stuff, and then she wanted a purple cake with a horse on it. I was like, okay.
That's funny.
Great, but I managed to do it, and I think it turned out cute. But it took forever. Like, I took cake decorating classes, and it was fun and everything, but I don't like spending that much time on cakes. Like, I really don't. I'd rather be knitting.
I think any cake that anyone does is awesome, but my cakes never turn out very well. Ever. Like, I made a cake for Andy's birthday that one year. When was it? Last year.
That one year that he had a birthday.
But it was horrible. I mean, it tasted good, but it looked horrible.
Yeah.
And then one year for Madison's birthday, I did one of those Barbie cakes.
Yeah.
And I put the Barbie in the cake, and the cake is their dress.
Yeah.
And then Barbie started falling over. So I had like a spatula holding the Barbie up on the cake. It was kind of
That's funny.
not a good cake.
She also, so last year I cut my hair off and donated it, I think like right after summer, maybe. I forget when I did that. But when I told her I donated it to children with hair loss, because locks of love, I think they require 11 inches now, which is a lot of hair.
And they sell their hair.
And they sell it. Children with hair loss, they do not charge a penny for the wigs they make, and it's for children under 21. And they just have to like request it, and it's donated. Everything's non-profit, and they don't have to pay for it, which I think is really cool. Anyways, so I told her about that and how my hair was gonna go for a wig for some little kid or whatever who is going through something medical that made them lose their hair. So when she heard that, she wanted to donate hers. Well, hers was only not that long, last summer. So since then, she's been growing it out. And the past like month or two, she is horrible at like brushing her hair. Every day I always have to remind her to do it in the morning and at night and blah blah blah. Well, she had been asking for the last month, like if she could get it cut. So then I made an appointment for her yesterday on her birthday, and she was so excited. So she got her hair cut, and it's super cute. It's like an inverted bob. But it totally fits her, I think. But yeah, I think that's all my ramblings.
That's cool. No, I saw that, and I actually donated my hair too over Christmas to the same family group. So, my randomness. I got my fiber of the month for this month. It's called Hydrangea, and it's from the Spun Monkey Dye Works.
It's really pretty.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
And it's like very springish, and it's Falkland, which I actually haven't spun anything that I've gotten from her, but it's really soft, so it should be nice.
I spun Falkland, I believe.
You have?
Yeah. Last summer, I think.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
So that's pretty cool, and that's my Christmas gift that keeps going. And then from one of my students that I taught how to knit, she said she's been doing like a bunch of mindless knitting, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? And she said, oh, I'm making scarves that are connected and they're long, and she's like, and I give them to people. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, you should bring it in and let me see it. And so she brought this one in, and then she's like, oh, you can have it, I made it for you. I was like,
so
oh, that's nice. I didn't ask her to bring it in to show me. I just wanted to see what she was working, because I'm like interested, like I taught her how to do it.
Yeah.
And so she gave me this cowl, and it's come in handy the past couple of snow days, and it's really nice. It's made from the Charisma, so it's really soft and pretty.
I like it. It's very nice. It looks cozy.
It is, and like I can wear it longer, like one shorter and one longer, like that.
So it's like a infinity cowl type thing, right?
Yeah.
Or
and
scarf.
I thought it was really nice.
That was really sweet of her.
I thought so. And then we went to Goodwill the other day, and Bella has been wanting me to teach her how to sew, but I've been putting it off because I really don't want her to mess up my sewing machine.
Right.
And I was like, well, we'll see if we find one at Goodwill. And so we found one for like $6, like a little kid one. And so I taught her how to sew, and she made pillows, which I didn't take pictures of, and I forgot to get them from her when she went to bed.
Okay.
But she first used my scrap and made like a tooth fairy pillow. It's like a monster, and the mouth, you put like the tooth in it, and then the money goes in there.
That's really cute.
And then I took her upstairs to the fabric that I really don't use much anymore, that I've had for whatever, like people hear you sew and they give you fabric, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was some flannel in there, and so she picked out some like baseball and basketball flannel, and soccer maybe. And I cut it in half, and she sewed a pillow. And then she was going to make one for Madison. Like, this is all in the space of, like, a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Then she was going to make one for Madison. Then she's like, because she's 8 and her attention span is not that focused. But so she was going to make one for Madison, and then she was like, I'm kind of bored with this. And I'm like, this is why. But, it was only $6. But, no, she did a really good job, and I thought it was funny. And she uses her pillow to sleep on now, the one that is flannel.
That's really cool.
It's too bad she didn't make one for Madison, because Madison could sleep on hers, too. So, I think that was nice. And then, just the other day, I got my swap package from the staff swap, and my person was Yarn Vista, which I always want to call her Yarna Vista. Don't ask me why, I just do. So she sent me some great stuff. The coffee I used. She sent me these like salted caramels. They're really good. I've left them in here, so I don't eat them. Then she sent me some hand spun.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
It is, and it's green. Oh, and she had it all wrapped in green. It was really pretty. But when I opened it, and I saw it was green, and so then I opened the tissue paper, and then this was the first thing I saw.
That's really cute.
It's totally awesome. It's like green, and it's like a change purse. I need to put it in my purse and use it. I'm gonna put it over there so I remember to put it in my purse. And then she sent me some extra fabric, like she made cupcake pants. She sent me the leftovers.
That's really cute.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have Bella make me a pillow out of it. And then I can use it to sleep on. And then she also, her daughter draws dragons, and she drew me a dragon, and it's hanging on my fridge.
That's cute.
It was totally awesome. And then she also sent me this package that, like, you can get them I got mine at Barnes & Noble, and it's like unicorn, and you don't know what unicorn it is until you open it. So I opened it, and I got this really cool unicorn.
That's awesome.
He's got, like, skulls on him. But I had one that I found and got a long time ago. And every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I can never find them. So now I have 2. I like unicorns.
They're very cute.
They're so cute. And they're fun. And I like just play with them. And I'm a dork. But they sit here and watch me sew. But he's really cool. He's like a punk rocker. He's got a Band-Aid on his nose.
Must have been in some scuffles.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might do on Instagram, like, how many photos can I take with unicorns in them? Like a Where's Waldo, only where's my unicorns? Is that a good idea or what?
That's a fun idea.
After this weekend. I can think of all the things after this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah. But that's all of the randomness for me.
So, we'll talk about this weekend. Are you all, like, set to, like, go out there and travel and stay and stuff?
I have to finish sewing. I'm going to stay with Uncle Robbie. Uncle Rob, sorry. He's older now.
I still call him Robbie.
He lives like 10 minutes away, he said. And I was like, oh, awesome. Because I was asking him if he lived near it or not. Oh, it's so hot. Just a minute. Okay. I was asking if he lived near it. He's like, oh, I know where that is. And I'm like, yay. So we're going to go there. And I'm finishing up sewing. Like, I cut most of all my fabric the other day. And I ironed it all today. And I'm, like, coming to the end of my sewingness. But I'm been sewing a lot. And I just hope it goes well. So if you're in Maryland this weekend on Sunday from 12 to 5 at Savage Mills in Savage, Maryland, stop by and see me. It's free to get in. There's all kinds of vendors going to be there. It's going to be amazingly fun.
I wish I could go. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Stop by and say hi. I'm going to dig out my Ravelry button and wear it if I remember. I need to add that to my list. I have a huge list of things. Like over there behind me are crates that I'm I have that I'm borrowing, and like Friday's my setup day. I'm gonna practice setting up and see what it looks like
Here or there?
here. I'm gonna measure out the 6x6 area and then like practice setting up to see how I want it to look
Right.
and all that stuff. So
Very cool.
I'm excited.
That is exciting.
I hope it works. I got the square reader, but I don't have like an iPad or anything, so I'm just gonna use my phone. But that should work.
Yeah, hopefully you'll have a plug.
Well, I bought this Rayovac, where they have the rechargeable batteries. They have a thing, it's like a battery that you charge, and then you plug your phone into it, and it charges it.
Cool.
So I did that, and it charged it 75% of the way, which wasn't bad.
No.
I thought. And then I'm having Kim's, or Kim is her name. Kim's is her Ravelry name. She's going to help me, and she said if worst comes to worst, we can just use her thing.
Okay.
Her phone. But what I'm going to do is turn off all my background information so it's not using anything but Square.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
And actually, I think I might also like go and unsync everything, like clear all my data so I'm not signed into anything. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's smart. So you're not like getting notifications for Facebook or whatever.
So
that is smart. That's exciting.
I'm excited. I hope it goes well. Like I'm kind of nervous now. But
It's a big thing.
it is. It's like my very first show.
Very cool.
So, it should be good. And, I have a ton of stock, and if anything, worse comes worse, I don't have to do stock for ever.
For your shop.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's cool. And I have some really cool fabric that I used and still using because I'm doing blue right now.
Very cool.
And I have purple and black waiting to be sewn still. Well, I already did black, but it's more black that I found because I tried to use up all my fabric. So.
But then you went and bought more.
I did today. I needed to get some of the owl fabric, and our Joann's is closing and moving next door. So I thought that when they were first talking about it, they were just going to move everything over. No, they're liquidating everything out of the old store and just opening up the new store. So everything is on sale.
Wow.
Everything is at least 40% off, but a lot of stuff is like. And then I was in there today, and a lot of the fabric is like the corduroy and the like apparel fabric is, and like the outdoor heavy duty canvas fabric is by the bolt now. You have to buy it, but it's 75% off by the bolt.
Wow.
They're
like a lot of bucket bags and stuff with that.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to buy more. But I did get some more fabric because I had like when I got to the end of my fabric, I cut all the stuff and then I had some left over. Like I have this unicorn fabric.
Ooh.
And I didn't have anything to go with it, so I got rainbow fabric. And then I had this NASCAR fabric, but I didn't have anything to go with it, so I got
very cool
checkered flag fabric. And then I had this fabric.
Oh, I like those.
And I got like a leopard print, actually. Sparkly to go with it. And then I had this fabric, and I didn't have anything to go with it. So I got this.
Ooh, I like those.
So, but I think that what's left, I want to try and use up as much as I can. So I think I'm going to do those sweater bags out of everything, if I can. And just make a bunch of bigger bags. Because I want to have, like, everyone covered. Like, I have the small mini bags. And then I have the bigger, regular work-in-progress bags and the box bags. And then I have some of my extra large pocket bags, which probably could fit a good amount of yarn and stuff in it. And then I have And then I was like, well, if I can make these sweater bags, like I was trying with this owl bag, then I have like everyone covered. You know,
Smart.
something for everything.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Cool.
So yeah. All right. I think we're just kind of talking now.
We are.
So if you're in the Maryland area, seriously stop by and say hi. I don't know what I'll be wearing though. I'll be wearing my Star Knits thing. If I remember to write it up.
And you can see what she looks like because it's right there.
Oh yeah. So yeah, but it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. Oh look, there's Simba Jeffrey.
Hey Simba.
He comes up only when Abby is upstairs in bed.
That's funny.
So.
All right. Well, thank you for watching. And
Everything we've talked about will be on our show notes.
yes.
The Weasley Sisters podcast.wordpress.com.
Visit our Ravelry group, the Weasley Sisters podcast.
Because we kind of have like a complex that no one talks.
Yeah. So if you like us, let us know.
Yeah.
Or if you don't like us, I guess you could let us know too.
But be nice.
You probably wouldn't be watching to the very end.
Right.
If that was the case.
Yeah.
I'm naturally nitty on like most everything.
Yes. Instagram, Facebook. Oh, I signed up for Plurk too.
Yes,
Which,
you did.
if you don't know what Plurk is, it's kind of like a timeline, only it goes this way.
It's like a giant instant messaging chat room type thing. Because like you can chat on things, but you can go back. It's kind of cool.
It's set up like by time. Like it's like a timeline set up. Because you can look and it says 8. And then up above, it like at 8:15 or whatever, these people posted things. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Just another, social media. Anyways, so find us and friend us and tell us who you are.
Yeah. I just signed up, so I don't know very many people on there. So.
Well, me too. Right. I just friended like a lot of people that I just didn't know that were knitters.
That's cool. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go friend all of your friends.
That's what I did. Like a bunch of people from the Knit Girls.
So
anyways.
Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.